Hello, good evening. Welcome. Get to my comment screen. When you come on, say hello. And let me put this banner up really quick here. I want to welcome you to Barbara's Stamp Pad on Saturday night. Today is March 30th, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And tonight we're going to be doing an older layout workshop, scrapbook workshop. This was available back in, I want to say August, September of last year, because I think I bought it in September. It's a scrapbooking workshop called The Good Life. And this particular workshop, all the colors, just everything that's coming together, this is like up my alley. And I thought, let me go ahead and do this one because I want to do this one. Plus, the scrapbooking workshop is still available to purchase. It's the card making workshop that I think is not, but this one is. So if you like tonight's demonstration, go to the event details and you're going to see a shopping link in there where you can go to my online store and order it directly and do your layouts. So I hope you enjoy tonight's layouts. I've got some announcements to do at the very end of the video, but I'm going to go ahead and get started. We're going to be doing project 1 tonight, which this is a preview of project 1. Hopefully you can see that. So we're going to be doing both of the pages tonight. And earlier today, I pre-recorded the videos for the pattern paper and the cardstock. So if you like this kit and you need help with the cutting part of it, so basically the cutting instructions for pattern paper and your cardstock, you can go watch they're in the playlist. It's called the Good Life playlist on my YouTube channel. And you can go watch those videos if you need help, or if you just like the layout and you have your own favorite paper that you want to substitute with, and you like the cutting size of the layout and everything about it, you can still use those guides to cut your other paper with. But this one is specific to the Good Life. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me see who joined us. Darcy, hello. So welcome. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me put this off to the side. And I got all my pieces right here. So let me scoop this off. For some reason, I found this piece after I had put everything away, and I don't know where it goes. It says it goes to project 3, but I have looked and looked, but I'm not going to worry about that because that's project 3. So I'm going to set it aside and try to figure out in those pictures where that little piece went. So let me grab our starter piece. By the way, let me give you a little snapshot of what is in this particular kit in case you didn't. There's also a video. I did a short little video. It's on my YouTube channel as well that shows, let me take this banner off, that shows all of the kit contents. And this is kind of a snapshot picture of everything that's included in with the kit. Now, let me let you know, the kit itself is $31.95. And you're going to get, I don't think you can see where I'm pointing, but basically you're going to get the paper. So there's six 12 by 12 sheets of pattern paper, double-sided, plus a sticker sheet. There's 6 pieces of cardstock in the upper right-hand corner of that picture. 3 Harbour, 1 Toffee, 1 Mocha, 1 Mink. You're going to get 4 exclusive pattern paper sheets, which the pattern paper is on the bottom left, I guess you could say. And this one right here on my screen is one of the exclusive pattern papers. 2 exclusive die cut sheets. So we're going to be working with some die cuts, some already pre-printed cuts. Uh-oh, somebody went by. Pre-printed die cuts, we'll be working with those. And then some other die cuts little wood grain die cuts already done for us. So we will be working with a couple of that. Plus we have our instructions and our placeholders and everything else we need in order to do these particular layouts. So that's a pretty good deal. You get to make 3 12 by 12 2-page layouts for that particular price. So the Good Life Scrapbooking Workshop Kit without memory protectors is still available right now for $31.95. So if you like that, then you'll want to go grab it. Where is my screen? There it is. Let me hide that. There we go. All right. So thank you for sharing, Darcy. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And let me make sure I'm at least, there we go. I think we can see everything there. All right. And I did a close-up of the picture once I kind of put all this together so I could see what I'm doing. All right, so let me get to the left page of project 1 so I can figure out where my starting point is. So the base page is going to be, like I said, the exclusive. It's a vanilla color, French vanilla, and it is pattern paper. You probably cannot see it, but it's very, 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 very faint lines to this. And honestly, I can't even tell on my instructions which way the lines are supposed to be going. So I don't think it really matters because most of it's getting covered up and you're only going to see like the outer probably inch of this once we put everything together. So let's go ahead and start. We're going to attach the zip strip first, and it says to put it this is our starting point, is the zip strip, and it says to put it 4 3/4 inches down. So let me get kind of an idea of where this needs to go so I know how everything else falls into place. All right. So I want to welcome you. I'm not looking at my comments, but I will take a break in a moment and see who joined. All right, so I'm gonna have to stand up so I can put this. And these are the zip strip are is some trucks. They're trucks. So let me stand up so I can at least make sure I'm putting this on straight. Just line up one edge with the other and then go across. There we go. So that's our starting point, is the zip strip. And then now we have this pattern paper that we're going to put on, and basically we're just going to kind of center it there. It shouldn't run out of adhesive. All right, so let's go ahead and put that on kind of right there in the center. It says 1 3/8 inch. Oh God, okay, that's close enough. I'm centering it. There we go. And then now we're going to put on, so 1D and then 1C. And 1C was this piece of pattern paper that we cut. Y'all, I am loving these colors. So if you end up enjoying this particular layout, you like the colors, this scrapbooking workshop kit, even though it came out last year, it is still available for $31.95. So you'll want to get it pretty quickly because it could sell out at any moment. So that was 1B and 1C, and now we're going to do 1D and 1E. So 1D is this piece of Mocha. So let's get this piece down. And then we're just going to put this right under and line it up from that top piece as well. And then it was this piece, which is the flip side to that gingham. I love it. You could use either side, honestly, if you wanted to use it. But in the instructions, they're using that distressed side. So let's do that. All these colors look really good together. And then we're going to line those up. Okay. All right. So that was 1D and 1E. And it says attach the Mocha gingham and Mocha wash die cuts. Mocha gingham. Where's my Mocha gingham? I'm looking. Got a lot of little pieces over here. There's my Mocha gingham and Mocha wash die cuts. What? I'm like, what? I don't see that on my picture. Hold on. Mocha gingham. And there's that one that goes there. That one goes there. That one goes there. We're going to build up this little bottom left corner. I think this goes on last, though. And I think that was it. Mocha gingham. And this piece right here. So these two pieces need to go on next. So let's go ahead and put these on. Okay. By the way, on the die cuts, the big 12 by 12 sheet of die cuts, I've already taken all of mine off, so they're empty. But on the back of each die cut, it'll tell you project 1, project 2. So these are all project 1 that I'm working with. But if it was project 2 or 3, it would tell you, so you know at least where all your pieces are supposed to go. That's helpful. All right, so let's get this on. This one goes on. This one goes on. It doesn't tell me does it? It doesn't tell me it doesn't tell me really where. So I'm just going to start with like right here. Because that's where it looks like it goes. And then we're going to put the gingham on right next to it. So this is right side by side. All right. And then let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and build up this little corner over here. So what we have is, let's put this one down. This little die cut, and it's going to kind of go like that. And then let's put, this is a sticker. This particular one is a banner sticker. So we're going to put that down. And then we have a gingham sticker that's going to go on next. And kind of fill that in. And then one of the wood grain little die cuts, we're going to put that on with, a glue dot. I think that's the fastest way to put that on. Little banner here. And that one kind of goes like that. Okay. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we can go ahead and put this on. But you know what I want to do is I want to trim that a little bit. Where'd my scissors go? Because when I pulled them off the sheet, I've got these little bitty, I don't know if you can see those. I've got these little bitty tags kind of hanging off the edge there. So let me just trim those off so it doesn't look like it came off of a piece of paper. There we go. Let's put this up with some dimensionals. But we're only going to put them on, we're going to put the dimensionals on the left side so that we can slide our picture back on the right side. So let's do that. And then I'm going to take a look at comments here in a bit. And then we're going to put that right there just to cover up that little area. And then I'm going to bring this up so you can see it. And So see how there's some space underneath it? It'll allow me to put our little picture back here. And I'm going to go ahead and put those down. So in this spot right here goes a 4x4, and we're going to go ahead and just put that down. I'm not going to worry about if it goes on dimensionals or anything like that. Okay, so let's slide that back behind there, just like that. And then what we have is we have a couple of these photo corners that go on there. Let me see where my other one went. I'm going to put those on next. There we go. There we go. And let's see if I can get some adhesive in there. We're going to put these right in the top left-hand corner. And on the other one, and get some adhesive out of here. We're going to put it in the bottom right corner. So down here on this bottom piece right here. Telling you, these colors are like right up my alley, you guys. And then I'm going to go ahead and put our photo placeholder on there. So I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back just to put it in there. So you can see a little bit of that corner, these little corners that we just put down. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this one over here. Now, I had a hard time. Let me show you this part right here. This part right here, I had the hardest time figuring out, because there is no sticker that looked just like that. And I had the hardest time trying to figure out, what in the world is that? Where did they come up with that? Well, they came up with it. It is one of the stickers, but it's the truck sticker. They just turned it sideways. And I was like, oh, so you don't see the truck. So I was like, oh, that's kind of sad, because it's a cool truck. But I'm just going to do what they have. But that's what they use. They just use this little side over here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get our 3x4 photo, because that's going to go right here. This sticker is supposed to go on the bottom. So let me go ahead and peel this off. We're going to cover up this little cute truck so I can get an idea of where this needs to go. And it's just going to slide back behind there. So let's do that. Hopefully that's straight. And then let me put some adhesive on the back of this. Go ahead and put that down, covering up the truck where it just shows that tab looking, the tab part, I guess, showing. There we go. And then let me go ahead and put the 3x4 photo. I think I am running out. My 3x4 photo placeholder on there. All right. And now we're going to work on this little part up here at the top. And what do we have up here? We have a pre-printed little die cut. Now, what they did, I'm not going to use them on here. I'm going to just leave it as it is. But what they did is they used the colored pencils, because y'all, I can color that, but I'm not going to do it on the live. They used the colored pencils, the neutral color pencils. And let me show you the picture. Let me bring it back up here. You see that? They colored that picture. And I'm like, oh no, I can't do that. My coloring's not the best, right? So we're going to go ahead and put this down. And I don't think this goes up. Let me see if it says. I don't think it says. It doesn't say. So we're just going to put this straight down. Actually, I might not put it down just right away, because we got some stuff that needs to go back behind there. Or can it go? No, we're going to go ahead and put it down. We'll go ahead and put it down. So this one is going to go basically about right there. We're going to work with the bottom and then work our way up. Let me bring this picture a little bit closer, because the next thing that goes on is this sticker that says Homegrown Happiness. And this sticker goes right here. It does straddle over this picture just a little bit. So that goes on first. And then we have this other sticker that says Happy Place. And that goes on top, kind of like that. And then we have this Keep It Simple sticker that goes on top of that. So we got a lot of little words we're creating there. And then the next thing we have is this little banner die cut. So I can take that off. And we're going to put that down. Next. And that goes right on top. And this other banner die cut, this colorful one, is going to go on top, but it's going to straddle it a little bit. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Where'd it go? We'll just put it right on top. I guess mine was off just a little bit, because it looks like it straddles it like that, but I've already put those down, so we'll just leave it alone. There we go. And then on top, we have this particular die cut right here that has like a little stitched edge to it. Let's get some adhesive on that. And the little stitched edge goes, does it go on top? I can't see. Yeah, it goes on top. So let's do that right on top of this picture. Fill that little space up. And then we have another little piece. We got this little die cut right here. And this is going to go, let's see my picture. It's going to go roughly right here. And then we have a couple of more stickers that are buttons. And these two little button stickers are going to go. Let's put these up on dimensionals. Let's give a little dimension up here in this top corner. So I'm going to put a little dimensional on, and I don't know if it goes on dimensionals, but I'm going to put them on dimensionals. These little buttons go right here side by side. So let me put this one up on a little mini dimensional as well. Put that side by side, just like that. Cute. And then we have this one arrow. Let me get a glue dot on that and see where this goes. I'm going to put two of them on there just to make sure it sticks where it's supposed to stick. Okay, all right. This one is going to go, I can get it from sticking from, it's going to go right here. Right there, right above Keep It Simple. Kind of dress that little area up right there. Let me put those in the trash. And that is page number 1. Page number 1. Let me catch up on some comments. Hello, Paula. Thank you for sharing. Hello, Denise. And Dorothy. Hey, Dorothy. Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you. But yes, that is page number 1 of project number 1. And then now we're going to get started on page number 2. So, and then I'll bring both of them back so you can see. Page number 2. We have our base with our exclusive pattern paper. And then I'm going to bring back page number 1 briefly, just so I can line up the zip strip, because we're going to use the other truck zip strip on page number 2. And just make sure your trucks are going in the right direction. And we're going to line that up so that when we get it in our album, it is lined up. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing that we did. And when I was pulling all my pieces, I didn't go back and look at the pattern paper, but when I went to go put all my pieces together, this piece right here was smaller than this piece. And I was like, how did that happen? I don't know if I pulled the wrong one and put it in there or what, but if you watch the pattern paper video, there's supposed to be two pieces that are this same size. I might have said it right, but if in case I didn't, there is a huge sheet of scrap. You can cut another piece to be exactly what you need it to be. Like I said, I didn't go back to the video. I just, kind of did it one time and went with it. So, but the good thing is there is plenty of scrap in order to cut the right piece. So hopefully that helps anybody that use my pattern cutting video as a guide for cutting everything. And why does that look? Let me look at this a different way. That zip strip looks crooked, like really crooked. I know it lines up right over here. Let me stand up because that one just looked crooked. I mean, it matched up over here on the right, which was weird, but it just looked crooked. All right. And then now we're going to go ahead and put this one down sort of basically in the center as well so that we can see, about the same. And just like page number 1, this one's going to go right on top of that. So let's get that on there. Now tomorrow Sunday, I'll be doing a card kit. The Good Life Workshop has a coordinating card making kit, but unfortunately it's not available. So I'm trying to figure out if I really want to do that card kit tomorrow or maybe make some alternative cards with it, with the scraps that I have left over from this workshop. We'll see. I don't know. That's a big struggle for me right now because I don't want to show you guys anything that you can't buy. That's frustrating. It would be frustrating for me, and I certainly don't want to impose that kind of decision on anybody else. I think it's getting to the end here. So this piece of Mocha goes on the bottom, just like page number 1. I'll line that up. And then our other piece of this distressed paper goes on there as well. I hope you all are doing fine wherever you're at. Hope the weather's fair. We're in a season where it's spring, so a lot of the subdivisions around us are getting geared up for next weekend for their spring community sales. I think that's what they call them, community sales. So it ought to be interesting around here. All right, so there's everything down for the base. Now let's go ahead and put on the bottom left, we're going to have another 4x4 photo that we're going to put down. And I want to make sure I leave enough room because I'm not looking at where it's supposed to go. I'm just kind of guesstimating at this point. And I know it's going to go down here in this, roughly this area, kind of like that. And then we have a couple of more of the photo corners that are going to go on, and we're going to put that on at the top left of this Toffee. And then the other one we're going to put on the bottom right hand corner. Okay, and then let me go ahead and put my photo placeholder on. I'll fill that up there. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and do the top one as well. So let's go ahead and get that down. This little area in the bottom right-hand corner is a little busy. So I'm going to kind of do that one last. We'll do that one last. And this one is going to go This one's going to go up here, but I also have some, I'm just going to lay it down like slowly because I have some stickers that have to go back behind there. And let me see what my stickers are. Give me a moment. Let me look for that particular, where'd it go? Where did it go? I know y'all can't see what I'm looking for here. Had a different, okay, I'm going to try to stay in here because I'm not looking at what's in StreamYard right now. But we got, where is it? We got this particular little piece right here. Take those off. That goes on top. Let's do, which one is it? Which one is it, Barbara? I think it's those two. I'm looking for the dark one. That one. Looking for all my pieces that go up here, and I think it's that one. Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and put this sticker down, this banner sticker, this wood grain banner sticker. It's going to kind of hang out like that a little bit. I was able to slide it back behind there because that piece of toffee is sitting down there loose. And then this sticker right here, this Harbour sticker, basically goes right beside it, kind of hanging out like that. Then this piece goes on. And grab it. Kind of goes right there to cover that up where those, you see those stickers. I'm going to go ahead and push this down because that's all that needs to go there. And then this memory sticker, this Mocha memory sticker, goes basically right there, right at the top. And then let me go ahead and get my placeholder down. Right there. Get this coming together, you guys. Coming together. All right. Up here, we have another. This one's a 3x3 photo that goes right here, and it barely touches barely overlaps the zip strip there. And then we got our placeholder for that. Go ahead and put that down. Okay, and now we're going to be working with a banner. There is a banner die cut that looks like this. I'm going to put that down. That goes down. That goes down first, and I'm going to put adhesive on the top, the first, the last, and the middle, because I think we got to do some sliding here of some stuff underneath. So this basically goes like this. I'm going to leave that loose because we have all these little banner. Let me get all my little banner pieces here. Got a lot of little banner pieces, and there's a couple of larger pieces that go here. And I got one more. There's one more. All right, let's get with this big one right here. This big one actually slides up underneath right here. Okay, so let me hold that down and slide that to where it kind of comes out like that. Okay, on these, the first and the last banner, those stay the way you see them. All these other smaller banners cover up the ones in the middle. Okay, so you're going to create different colors here. And then we have this one. It's going to cover up that banner. Okay, and then you've got this gingham one that's going to cover up this banner. And then you have this Mocha one that's going to cover up that banner. And I'm going to bring this up a little closer so you can see it. This larger banner, that's this French vanilla, This one's going to slide up underneath that here, this last section, and just kind of hang out right there. Okay. The next thing we're going to put down is our little journaling mat. Okay, so this piece right here, and let's go ahead and get some adhesive down on this. This piece is going to slide basically underneath all of those. If I can get it up as far as I can get it. And there's a reason why it needs to go up as far as it can possibly go. I probably should have put that down first, but these will come up still pretty easy once I get them up. Yeah, if you're doing this, I would suggest maybe putting this down first, because that does need to go up as far as it can go. I think that'll work. There you go. And you can just press them back down. And what's going to go in the middle of this little splotch right here is a sticker that says our story. So peel that off, and we're going to put that right in the middle. Okay, right in the middle. Now, right here off to the side, we have this little banner die cut. I'm going to put that down with a glue dot. Let's get that down. Oh, you know what? I have another banner I need to put down. Let's do that. I forgot. I got this banner. I got this banner over here, this French vanilla banner. It's kind of weird because it was really hard to see in the instructions. And the only reason I knew it came on here is because of the one that it shows on the back. So this is actually is going to go, I should have put these down first. See if I can grab this corner. It's going to go kind of right there. So it's real hard to see because it does kind of blend in this bottom corner. Now the next thing we're going to put on, and this is one of the die cuts, it's this cute little fence. This is cute little fence. We're going to put that on, but I'm going to use glue dots because I think that's the only thing I can use to help hold that down because of the detail. Let's get some glue dots on here. Okay, so we can put that down. It goes at the bottom in this little white space at the end of your journaling. And then there's a little strip of some toffee that goes under there as well. And then we're going to be using the black LePen to do a little stitching. So put this down right underneath there, just like that. And then get your black LePen. Just kind of keep that even there. Press it down a little bit. The black LePen, let me turn this sideways because we're going to do a little stitching at the bottom. Just some manual stitching here. Go. And then what goes on next? We got this heart. Let me take that little piece off there. We're going to pop this up with a dimensional because this is going to go right here just to kind of soften up that edge a little bit. And then we got a couple of more little buttons. We can put those up with some dimensionals as well. And these buttons go down here. So there's one. And the other one on. Right next to it. Just so side by side, we got a couple of buttons. And why do I have an extra one of these here, but I don't see it. Oh, I'm looking on my paper. I already got one. And up there was the sticker, and I don't see where this goes. But I'm also looking at page 1, looking to see, did I leave it off page 1? And I didn't. There's one on page 1. It looks like this is an extra one. I don't see any other of these pieces. So, all right. we'll just leave it at that. All right, let me get back into StreamYard so I can see what I'm doing here. And so that's a loose piece. Those are scraps. Just making sure I got all my little pieces on there. All my stickers are gone. Yep, that looks like it's it. Hey, look at that. Page 2. Let me move this over so you can see both of them at the same time. Bring that up a little bit. Go. That out of the way. All right. Let's see. There we go. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Cute. I love it. I love it. I am definitely using these to put like some of my photos on. I'm loving it. I'm loving the colors. I'm loving the layout. I'm just loving it. Love it, love it, love it. What do you think? Let me catch up on some comments. Hello, Stella. Hello, Joanne. Thank you, Darcy. Yeah, love it. What was I going to show you? I was supposed to do something. I don't remember what I was supposed to do. I was going to show you something up close. I don't remember. I don't remember. Anyway, let me just bring this up a little closer so you can see it up a little close, a little up close and personal. You got some dimension. I don't know if you can see dimension from that angle, but there is some dimension in a few spots, but that is page number 2. Enough for 2 4x4 photos, a 3x3. You got some journaling on there. And then page number 1, similar. I actually kind of like that this left alone, you know? It looks more like it blends in more with the colors. So I'm going to vote to not color it just because I don't feel like coloring. But there you go. That one's page number 1. Enough for a 4x4 photo, a 3x4 photo, and totally goes with page number 2. There we go. Now, next week, we're going to be doing project 2. And let me give you a sneak peek of project 2. Where's the photo here? And the instructions. Hopefully, I didn't upload a picture in here to show you on the screen, but this right here is project number 2. So it's got that gingham paper, and the background paper is pretty cool too. That's a huge windmill on there. So yeah, and then there's project number 3 we'll be doing, but I'm kind of liking project 2. Looks pretty easy. I already have all my pieces separated. But if you like this, go grab it. It is still available. $31.95 gets you enough supplies to make 3 12x12 layouts. Has all the cardstock, paper, stickers, die cuts, the whole 9 yards. And like I said, it's still available. So thank you, Stella. So let me go through some comments. If you're here, you need to go, you can go. But let me run through some announcements really, really quick. This was a preview that I showed at the beginning. There is a video on my YouTube channel that shows you all of the pieces that are in this kit if you want to go take a look at that. I didn't show it at the beginning of this one just to save some time. But there is still Cardstock Carnival happening for today and tomorrow. So basically during the month of March, you can save on individual cardstock packs, bundles, da, 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 da. And let me give you an example. This is what I have that got shipped out yesterday. I had ordered it at the very beginning of the month, and they had a lot of orders they were having to fill. So I'm waiting on my Cardstock Carnival bundle, which you can see. You're going to get every single sheet, 308 cardstock sheets, 7 of each color. That's exclusive to close to my heart cardstock colors. Now, if you don't want that big bundle, that's a big bundle, by the way. I'm going to be really excited when I get it. You can get them in individual packs. And this is just a sample that I took off my website. So if you just want greens or purples or blues or reds or whatever, you can break it down and you'll get, let me show you the detail. I took a detail off like the red cardstock bundle. in the red cardstock bundle, or any of the other bundles, basically, you're going to get 24 cardstock sheets. You're going to get 6 of each color, and then it tells you every color you're going to get. Okay, so that's just an example, but it is available in all the different kind of colors that are available. Also, there's die cuts that are also available. This is the entire bundle of all the colors that's available, but if you don't want all of the colors, you can get them in individual colors, a little bit cheaper, for $3.95. And let me show you the breakdown of those. For this one, as an example, this is kind of a snapshot of the different die cuts that come in it. You're going to get 16 die cuts, 2 of each designs, and each one is 12 inches long by 1/4 to an inch, depending on the design of each one. And you can see how it's available in all those other colors, which is the ones like these. You can get them in individual colors. You can get the whole bundle, whichever way, whichever one you need. So if you just want a specific color, you can just grab a specific color and get those. But this sale does end tomorrow, midnight Mountain Standard Time. So you do want to make sure that if you want to take advantage of Cardstock Carnival, that you do it before the end of day tomorrow, Mountain Time. Let me catch up and see. Nope, no more comments. Go. And then I do want to say something. Let me show you this picture. Y'all see that picture? Y'all know how I always tell you to check on your elderly neighbors? Well, that's my husband right there going across the street, and the elderly woman is standing right in front of her garage. There's 2 ladies standing there, but the one that lives there at the house is standing. She's kind of behind that truck where you can't see that truck a little bit. Well, he noticed, everybody else noticed, that her yard was kind of overgrown, and none of the other neighbors seemed to go over there. And he had just finished doing our yard, and he came in and asked me about going over there and doing her yard, and not expecting anything in return. And you know, kind of find out she lives there with a couple of her younger daughters, and they don't have money to pay anybody to come and do it, and they don't have the ability to do it themselves. And a couple of weeks ago, some guys came by and she paid them $20, and they did a really lousy job and then didn't come back to finish. And so it was real obvious where they had been and where they didn't pick up and finish where they left off. So he took his stuff over there and did her yard for her. And so yeah, so he was pretty happy when he was done. So kudos to my Chris there for going and helping an elderly neighbor earlier today do her yard. And you know, she's disabled, doesn't have a whole lot of money coming in, but at the same time, she had already gotten 2 or 3 courtesy notices about her yard. And so we were trying to help her avoid getting any fines from the HOA for not doing her yard. So yeah, so that's my honey right there, taking care of our elderly neighbors. So make sure to check on yours. You know, if you see something, you don't see them for a while, or you don't, you know, you see something like that, if you have the ability to go and help out, go help out. You know, he stayed over there a little bit longer because she started chatting with them. And, you know, bless her heart, she probably doesn't have a whole lot of people that stop by and talk to her. So she kind of talked his ear off, but he was just glad to go over there and help her out and, you know, show her that neighbors do care. So yeah, anyway. All right. So I'm going to figure out what to do tomorrow afternoon, but I will be live at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you want to come back and join me, I may decide to go ahead and do the card kit that coordinates with this, because you can still, I think, get the paper. I believe you can still get the paper, but you can't get like the whole card making kit. I'm going to go double check and make sure. But other than that, we'll see y'all tomorrow afternoon, 3 p.m. And have a good night. Bye, y'all.